I just look like I got my shit rocked. Also, my eyes right now. Damn. They look slightly less ugly than they usually do. Work. Also, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Also, Kitty. Say hi, Kitty. Oh, he's too cute. Okay, go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a there's the kitty. We are doing a kinda, sorta, not really, but also kind of full face using new products slash first impressions slash I haven't used this in a while. So if you want to see that video, whatever the fuck it is, then keep on watching, and if you don't, then, I don't know, move over to the next host channel. I don't have time for that. There's a kitty in my dirty laundry, so I need to go take care of that. I assume we should, before we get on with the video, address the elephant in the room. And that is the elephant-sized pimple above my lip right now. I don't know. I just woke up. That's all I did. So I don't know, y'all. This kitty is gonna have to, like, go to sleep or go in the hallway, because I'm gonna get distracted. Just saying. Okay, so, hi guys. How's it going? Primer. That's the thing that goes first. So we have a new primer to try out. By the same well, we actually have two primers. One of them is new. We've used this one before. One of them is... Both of them are Milani. One of them is the moisturizing one that we've used before. The other one is the Prime Shield Mattifying and Pore Filling Face Primer. And ya bitch has craters for pores. So we gonna use it and we gonna find a mirror. There should be, but we have almost all of the products I will be using today are new. Except two. I do not have a new bronzer. And I do not have a new loose setting powder. So, what is that on my face? That looks like foundation, but like, what the hell? Okay, anyway, we're gonna use this and put it on and see what happens. And see if it fixes our face or not. And then at the end, we will give a, you know, final first impressions of how we feel. Basically just gonna keep the mattifying and the pore filling one in my T-zone because you bitch got some craters. So, okay. Here we go. Get this up and blend it up into the skin, all up in there. And I'm sorry if this video is a little long. I try to keep my videos short, but with these new the first impressions ones, when I'm using new products, I do like to go into detail about those so you guys know all the tea. Really quickly, I'm gonna prime using the moisturizing one, and then I will be right back. Okay, we're primed. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm gonna like try to zoom in and see if that mattifying one did anything. I mean, I guess I do look a little more matte through here on my T-zone where I put it. And like, I don't really notice anything with my pores though, to be honest. It's a pore filling. Maybe that I won't notice until we put foundation on, which, oh my god. For foundation, we are using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant. This is what she looks like. I picked up the shade L40 Classic Ivory. It looked like the right shade in Walmart, but now that I'm looking at it, it does look a bit light. But I guess we'll find out, and we'll just have to see what happens. So we're gonna give her a bit of a shake. On the back, it doesn't say much. It says CoverGirl. It says the shade name L40 Classic Ivory. Comfort Matte Finish, Oil-Free Formula, Pump Applicator included. So, and then it says peel here. Okay, and then you have the ingredients right there. Okay, so, interesting. It feels like glass. Y'all know. These are my tried and trues right now, foundation-wise. So, we'll see if she compares. We'll see. we will see. There is just a plastic bag flying through the wind. Where is Katy Perry when you need her? Okay, so we're just gonna, oh my God, why was that so difficult? And then we'll put like, I don't know how much to use. We'll do like 2 pumps. I feel like that's okay. Okay, so I feel, oh, so it has a lock. That's cool. Oh my God, there's that plastic bag again. Me. Okay, so we're just gonna, 1, 2. That's what she looks like. She's thick. She's thick. That's promising. So we're just gonna take a clean finger. Dang, she's like thickums, which I don't hate. So we're just gonna do half the face and see what happens. So we're just gonna put her on. Why am I using my viewfinder? I don't know, but it is going to be, ooh, it smells like, that's a weird smell. Not a bad one. It's not like a fragrant smell, like they put a smell into it. It's like all those chemicals and stuff mixed together made a very odd smell. So we're just gonna do half the face, just so we can see the coverage and see what the coverage looks like, you know? And because y'all know, we like a full beat here on this channel. So we're going to do that. And we're gonna take our Real Technique sponge and see what happens. So I'm gonna grab a mirror. I don't know how quickly this dries. So, ooh, okay. So we're gonna blend her out. Okay. First I am noticing, wow, this is a very peachy toned color. I should have went a little darker, but that is okay. We will make it work. Okay. Definitely not full coverage. Not full coverage at all. I would say probably medium. Medium. We'll see if she's buildable. I can build her up to full maybe, but definitely like right off the bat, it's a medium because I can still see all my, you know, all my little scars through here, and I can still see that, which means this is gonna be a bitch to cover up. I don't even know what this is. That's the thing. I just kind of woke up one day and it was on my face, and now it's here, and we just have to live with her. It covered up my redness pretty well, though. I will say that. Not like the best, but like pretty well. So we're just going to blend her and okay. Okay, so that is half the face with the foundation. So this is reality. Gross, pimply, red, greasy, disgusting. And this is the foundation. You can still see my redness. Ooh, still wet. Hasn't quite dried down yet. Has not quite dried down at all. Which is good. It doesn't dry down immediately. I don't hate that, actually. Kind of gives you time to work with it a little bit, which I don't hate. Okay, I'm going to really quickly go off of camera and do the other side of my face, and I will be right back. So here's the thing. I don't like the foundation. I'm not a fan of it. It's a pretty foundation. It's a pretty finish. I don't hate the finish. It's the coverage. I have a lot of redness on my face, so whenever I put foundation on, I like to have as much coverage as I can get out of a foundation. And I have built this up around my redness, and it is still showing my redness. I built it up around here, and it's still showing that. So that's a bit of an annoyance, I'm not even gonna lie. If I were to use this foundation again, I would probably mix it with another like full coverage foundation, just to kind of give it a little bit more of an oomph. It is also a full matte foundation, and I don't like full matte foundations because they look too plasticky and fake. And I still want it to look semi like skin, you know? I don't want to look like I'm a Barbie. Although, if they gave Barbie a body like mine, shit, maybe they just should go out of business. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of the foundation, but that is okay. We can move on to concealer and it'll be okay. So we do have a new concealer to try out. We have the new e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I got the shade Medium Peach. I would pull the packaging out if I knew where it was. But there it is. Okay, so right here it says full coverage matte. 16-hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. I got the shade Medium Peach, which looks like this. That is not medium peach. If you ask me, a medium peach would be more peach. This looks very pale for a peach, but just throwing that out there, e.l.f. The net weight is 0.203 fluid ounces, which is 6 milliliters. So that's how much you get in here. And it says, camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with this high coverage, crease resistant 16-hour wear concealer. Directions: use the wand to apply concealer to desired areas. Pat out gently with your finger or a sponge for a smooth blend. Thank you for your time. So we are going to put the foundation away. And we are going to kind of see what happens. So we're gonna pull the wand out. Ooh, ew, wait. Okay, we'll address that later. First impressions though is, wow, that's messy as hell. But we'll address that later. So we are just going to grab a mirror. And it does remind, this is supposed to be a dupe for tape, Tarte Shape Tape. So, and I do see that it's kind of that thicker body, and like the doe foot's thicker, and I do see how it could be a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. So we are going to try to clean up this a little bit, because good lord, that's a mess waiting to happen. And we are going to just see, I don't want to use too much, so we'll do that and see if that's enough. Let me turn over on this side. Okay. Okay. Forehead, nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. Okay, let's blend her out. I already still have a few thoughts, but we're gonna keep them to ourselves for a bit. Okay. So right off the bat, wow. Wow. It's like, it's full coverage, it's it's just like really dry. Like, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like I put it down and then it's already dried. Like, rude ass people calling me in the middle of my videos. I am so sorry. But I finished blending the concealer out. I have a lot of thoughts, but we are going to keep those thoughts till the end of the video. We're going to keep moving. I do not have a new setting powder, so really quickly, or a new bronzer. So really quickly, I'm going to set my face and bronze off camera, and I will be right back. Side note, I also put blush on while I was off camera because I realized I didn't have any new ones. I thought I did, but I guess I did not pick up a new one. But that is okay, because we have a new highlight to try out, and I am so excited about this highlight because Wet n Wild highlighters are bomb AF. If we all remember when I got this one, the Blossom Glow Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow, it is pretty. The only downfall to this highlighter is it is too light for my skin tone. Look at that highlighter. Their highlighters are everything, and they're literally $5. Unfortunately, I cannot use them because, again, well, this one anyway, I cannot use this one because it is too light for my skin tone. It leaves like that weird cast, so I can't use it. But this one I can. I was at Walmart and I saw the Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder, and I was like, I heard those came out, but I didn't know our Walmart had them. They do, and I'm so excited. This is the shade, by the way. This is a nice, like, you see like a light gold color called what was it called? Hold on. I'm So Lit. Hi. So, I'm so lit right now and ready to try this. I already took all the packaging and stuff off, so it was prepared. That's what it looks like down there. Just sitting in the lid looks blinding. I'm just gonna take a clean finger. We have some clean fingers. I promise they're clean. And we're just going to pick some up. Oh. pretty. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, I need a brush. We can try this brush. We'll see what happens. Typically you use fan brushes with these kinds of highlighters, but we will use this brush and it'll be okay. So we're just gonna use what's in the lid and we're just going to pick. Oh my god, it's like falling. Okay, so the brush is coated. She's coated. Like, oof, we're gonna actually like, we don't need that much. We're gonna knock a little bit of that extra back into here. Cause oof, we don't need that much. We don't need, I mean, we do, but we don't. Okay. Let us highlight. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So Wet n Wild's just gonna do that. Okay. Okay. By the way, this highlighter's $5. Just so you know. It was $5. Just so you're aware. So we're going to, oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, and that was like an instant glow. I did not have to build that up. That was instantly like, hi, we're highlighted. How's it going? So we're gonna pick up a little more. And apparently you don't need much. So we're gonna knock some of that excess off. And we're gonna go in for the other side. Oops. Going for the other side. She's like, hi, I'm highlighted. And this side's like, I'm bored. So we're going to highlight this side. Oh my god. Oh. I'm not gonna give my final thoughts, but I think y'all already know them. Wait, what am I doing? We need to highlight. Okay, we're gonna pick up a smaller brush, about this size, and we're just gonna like that, and highlight our nose with it, just like. Okay. Wow. Sorry, y'all, I had to take a minute. Wow. I think y'all already know my thoughts on it, but, we'll save it till the end. Now we're gonna throw some setting spray on the face so we don't look super powdery. This is the Milani Make It Last Prime, Correct, and Set setting spray. That is just gonna kind of help all the powders melt together. Okay, wow, that was an intense ass highlighter. We're highlighted, in case you didn't know. Now what we're going to do very quickly is I don't have a new brow product, so really quickly I'm going to go in with my brow product, throw some brows on, and I will be right back. And just like that, we have brows. So now we go on to eyes. So recently I did a video using the Hard Candy Mattely in Love palette, which is a palette by Hard Candy, and it's all matte. And I, in that video, told you guys I wanted to buy another one of their palettes and try them out for you guys, because this was actually a very good palette. Someone is leaving and using the garage. Hold on. As I was saying, recently I used this palette in a tutorial. I really liked it. It was a very good palette. Like, it was a good palette. Like, it's bomb. So, in that video, I told you guys I was going to get another palette by them and try it. And Oof, that was loud, unnecessarily. And I did. This is the Hard Candy Earthly Vixen palette. It is pretty, first off. Hello. And I'm very excited. There's some metallics in there. We already know their matte formula's bomb. Hopefully it is the same formula in this palette. I believe it is. But I do not know. And then there's some metallics in here because, I mean, I'm like, can we do some swatches? I'm like, hi, I want this purple right here. Hey. And then I'm gonna do this gold and this metallic right above it. And I love this green right here. I mean, hi. I mean, my pinky, or my index finger's blank, so let's find a color for you. How about that one right there? So boom. These are metallics, these are metallics, this is a matte. So they're pretty. I mean, shit. Here, we'll do that. Okay. So boom. They're pretty. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna wipe this off, wipe my hands off, and then let's get started. By the way, if y'all looking for a decent makeup wipe, the Burt's Bees facial cleansing towelettes with cucumber and sage oh my god, that word, with cucumber and sage in it, are some bomb makeup wipes, and they smell fantastic, by the way. Like, oh my god. Off camera, I already primed my lids, so really quickly I'm gonna take this flat, not flat, but poofy brush and dip into this shade Serenity, and I'm gonna take that, which is this color right here, and I'm gonna dip into her, and I got some red in there because I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna dip into her and just throw that all over the lid, just like that, just to make sure that fun stuff does not crease or anything. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do yet, but I'm just gonna mess up because the liquid lips I have that are new that I'm going to try are pinky toned, so I want to stick with the pinky tone. So we're gonna stick over here. I think I'm gonna dip into Dusk first, which is this pinky brown up here. I'm gonna swirl that brush around. We already know the mattes are bomb, and I'm just gonna blend that into the crease and blow it out. Just like that, and get her going. So next we're going to dip into the shade Wildflower, which is this pink one down here that I swatched earlier. I feel like these two colors are going to mix quite pretty, and I'm just going to press this on the lid and blend up into the crease so it mixes with that dusk color, just like that. And then with no extra product on the brush, I'm just going to blend those edges together so it blends flawlessly. Now I'm going to dip into this satin shade right here. Not quite a metallic, not quite matte. It's kind of in the middle. I think it's more of a satin. And it is called Purple Haze. I'm going to dip into her and pick some of her up on this brush. And I'm just going to put this right into the crease to deepen up and make it look more dimensional and all that fun stuff. And now for my metallic shade, I'm going to really quickly spray down a flat top brush, a flat top packer, so it's nice and wet. I always do this because it keeps fallout to a minimum. When dealing with metallics, typically they have some intense fallout, especially if they're more flaky and glittery. So I always wet the brush and it kind of keeps everything together. And on this look, I'm going to dip into the shade called Hunt, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to pick that up on this flat topped brush, and that is going to get put almost like a cut crease, but not quite really. Now I'm going to take this crease brush again with no extra product, and I'm just going to blend that line from the metallic so it's not so harsh. just like that. And then I'm going to dip into that purple shade one more time and just kind of buff that edge out right there. Yeah. Just gonna give it some dimension, just like that. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that flat top brush again, and I'm going to wet it one more time. And then I'm going to dip into the shade Sun-Kissed, which is this top gold right here, this lighter gold. I'm going to dip into her, and I'm going to use this as an inner corner highlight and blend it up into the eye. Just like that. Just like that. Do it to the other side. Oh. And that's going to kind of give the eye a bit of, you know, a little pop right there. Nice yellow pop. I think it's very pretty. It's a very pretty color. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. Really quickly, I'm going to finish the other eye off camera, and I will be right back. So here's the thing. I can't find my mascara. I've looked in this room several times. She's just gone. So I know it's gonna look weird, but you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm not gonna be wearing mascara. But that's the final look. We're finished. Again, you will get my final thoughts on this at the end of the video, but right now we're gonna move on to lips, and then we're done. So I have these Flower Miracle Matte Liquid Lips. If you recall, I have their Flower Beauty, I have a couple of their lipsticks, and I also have their Universal Finishing Powder. Very good shit, y'all. So, I'm gonna try these out, and I actually, here's the thing. I don't know which one I want to do. They're both pretty. So, I think I'm gonna ombre them. I know that doesn't happen often, but we're going to ombre these out. Do a little bit of dark to light. This one is called Dark and Stormy, and she's a very dark color. So we are going to really quickly throw this on. Okay guys, so I know it looks a little weird with that mascara. I apologize, but this is the final look. Let's go over all of the new things we used. This shouldn't take long. Primer, it worked. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not as oily right now. My pores do, ow, look quite good actually. Foundation, she's a no. I'm not a fan. The coverage was not great, and it's kind of like, it feels cakey. Concealer. Here's my thing on the concealer. I love and hate it. I love the coverage. I hate the feeling. My under eyes feel so heavy and cakey right now. And like when I was putting it on, it was so sticky that the Beauty Blender was literally sticking to my skin. And look at this. Look how dirty and gross that is. And there's literally concealer caked all along right there. Like look, like it just touched my finger. Here's a clean finger. Like, do you see that? Like that's gross. And if we go to my Fenty, my favorite concealer that obviously I'm going to compare it to, it does not do that. There is not concealer caked right there. So I love and I hate it. Will I probably use it again? No. Eyes. I mean, they speak for themselves. Let's be honest here. They speak for themselves. It's beautiful. I love it. Highlight. Y'all already know. We don't even have to touch on that. Lips. I actually love them. They're very lightweight, comfortable. It doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything. And there's not lipstick on my teeth, so that's positive. Very cute. I love this color too. I love the colors mixed together. So, that is it for this video, guys. If you want to see more of my videos and the obvious answer, subscribe. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and hit that bell so you get notifications when I upload. Don't forget to comment on this video, like it. All my social medias will be down in the description box if you want to give me a follow, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.